Happy birthday! When your husband underestimates the coffee run and you literally have to walk back home to your parents' house so he isn't late to work. But I got Phil's. Hi guys, long time no see. Basically, as you guys saw in the last clip, I'm at my parents' house. Pat, Remy, and I are all at my parents' house right now. We are currently moving. So watch out for the moving vlog. So we'll have another moving vlog. For those who obviously are new here, I had a whole move-in with my husband Patrick once we got married last September. And we've only been living at the apartment that we are at now for only 6 months. And why we are leaving so early is for a plethora of reasons that I don't know if I'll be able to even say exactly what, because we're still going back and forth with the people at the apartment complex that we live in right now. But overall, yeah, we're moving to a much better place. But yeah, we basically had to stay at my parents' place for a couple of days or until we can move our stuff to our new place because, our apartment is not livable. It's not healthy for us. We learned some things that are quite concerning, and it is for the betterment of my safety, Pat's safety, Remy's safety. He's on the floor next to my new desk setup at my mom's desk in the guest room, aka my old room. Let's just say that, remember in the last vlog, if you watched the last vlog, that I said that here and here we thought it was because of eczema, or we thought it was because I had some type of flare-up of some sort with the fact of the cold and other things like that. Turns out to be false. It was actually because of exposure to something that I don't know if I can say right now. So in good news, we don't have to worry about the fact of trying to find a new apartment, because there was an apartment complex, a luxury apartment complex, an actual luxury apartment complex that is literally 5 minutes away from our old apartment. So luckily we don't have to spend too much time like we did for when Pat and I were in 2 separate different places. I think that's the best thing, one of the pros out of us moving together, now that we live together, other than us living apart, because that was literally a nightmare. That made me literally never, I was I'm so glad that we never have to live apart again, because I literally cannot do that anymore. But yeah, yesterday we started packing up some things, literally the majority of all of our decor is put away and packed away. All of our things that we don't need inside of nightstands and the bathroom and all of that other stuff. We cleared that out because of some things that are worrisome, and us being worried about more exposure to it in our new apartment. We've had to throw a lot of things away. Like, I'm talking about like food in the cabinets, bathroom mats, shower curtains, even our toilet plunger and brush. Like, a lot of things that were left on the floor. We had to throw away Remy's bed and everything. It's just like literally horrendous. But yeah, we're gonna have to spend some time in our new place to replace a lot of that stuff. Most of the stuff can be replaced, but it's like the food, like soups and, you know, like snacks and other things like rice we had to throw away. We had like literally like so much rice that we had to throw away, just because the exposure from what we've been exposed to without us knowing has, yeah, we cannot ingest that, and we cannot bring that into the new apartment. Like, I literally don't want to do that, not only to us, but the other people that are already living at our new apartment. So we're set to get the keys and everything on Friday, and then we are moving all of our stuff Friday, and hopefully Saturday will be the last day where we move all of the furniture, like the bed, the nightstand, the desk, the table and chairs, our TV. Hopefully, I think our new TV stand, because we have a new TV now that we got earlier basically weekend, like last weekend. We needed a TV stand for that. So our TV stand hopefully is supposed to come to my parents' house on Thursday. So with that being said, yeah, I'm just glad that the hard part is over about us trying to find another place. I think the only thing that's been running me ragged is the fact that, like, literally the people that have knowingly exposed us to these things are having a hard time letting us go. And yeah, this has been, like, we've had some issues with this apartment. We've had our concerns. But it was like a concern where it was like, it was a big deal, but still not a big deal, where it's like, if we could last until our end of our lease agreement, we would have done that. But like, literally, we cannot stay here. Like, it is so bad that, like, not only I have reacted to it physically with allergies, but Pat has too. And I can't, like, Remy sneezes a lot. And we don't know if that's due to the exposure or if that's another situation. Like, we have to go to the doctor. We have to take Remy to the vet. It's been difficult, but it's a blessing in disguise. This other apartment is amazing. So we're looking forward to that new beginning, and hopefully the death of all the things that aren't good for us, and letting that go. And yeah. This has been rough, but we are going to make it through. I have been tired. Like, I feel like that's one thing about, like, doing social media. Like, obviously, I'm not a big influencer. I literally have, like, only 85 of you lovely people, which, if you guys are watching, like, at any point in time, like, I love you guys so much. But this is, like, another thing about, like, you know, not really knowing people's actual lives on social media. Like, don't glamorize things. Yes, I go to dinner with my husband, and yes, I have, like, the whole place of a living arrangement where I live with my husband and my dog, and, you know, I go all this stuff with my parents, and it just seems, and I work and I have a job, and, you know, that works from home, so it seems like everything is set up. But behind the scenes, I've been run ragged about this situation that's been happening for 3 months, guys. I've been dealing with what I thought was just, you know, my own reaction to, like, the cold or things like that, because we don't have central heating, to then finding out what I've been battling for 3 months is an exposure to something that's harmful, that could be deadly, or lethal, how I would say, because I don't know if I can say that on on the play button app. But yeah, just in general, I'm just glad that we were able to get out and be able to see these things faster than we would have. Like, imagine if I didn't have the allergy. Imagine if the stuff that we had seen was actually still underneath the surface of what was being hidden. So yeah, I'm just so thankful that we have our family, we have our friends. Like, literally, I'm going to eat with my friend Marlena on Friday, and she's gonna help us move too. And it's just been, I think this is like, I'm so grateful for everyone in our corner that has been, trying to help us and give us support, and, trying to do the best to help us when we can, like when they can. And I think that's been what I've been the most, I've been the most, like, I guess I would say, like, humbled and grounded by it, because we have people that are, able to help us. I think the one thing that I'm more concerned about, more than us, because we're getting out, is more of the people who might not have the money or the resources to get out of this harmful situation. Mind you, this is not just a situation with us, but amongst the entire complex and all the buildings. So yeah, and also this has been a known fact on the internet over the past couple of months, and even as I did some digging over the past couple of years, that they did not bring up, which is against the law. But yeah, other than that, yeah, stay tuned for all the moving content. This is not what we had envisioned the beginning our 2025 being. This is not what we envisioned our first space as newlyweds. This was not, what we had hoped for, but it's a blessing in disguise. So pray for us, or, put things out in the universe, whatever you believe in, manifestation or anything, to, to help us and give us support during this time. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm going to start work. I start work from 1 to 9. So yeah, after that, we're gonna go back and pack much of the stuff. I literally will not show the apartment, because the apartment is so scary right now. Like, it's not only scary just about that, but all of the things that are there visibly are quite disturbing. So yeah, I will not be doing that, but I will be showing the move-in process of us moving into our clean, worry-free apartment. Other than that, I know I'm making so much jokes, but I kid you not, guys, like, I'm trying my best. Like, I've had literally anxiety attacks. I've cried. I've lost sleep over this, because I literally thought I was going crazy. I literally thought I was going through some type of break, because I literally was having so many issues with my face. Luckily, as you guys can see, I look better than I did a couple of months ago. And even what I looked like, I think last week, where I had like literally dry, dead skin, like attached to my face. Awful. It's going to take me a while to get my skin 100%, like all my melanin back on my face. But I'm just glad that it's closing up and it's healing. But yeah, it's only been healing because we've literally left the apartment. If we still lived in there, like literally, I think I would still be going through the same thing. So there's something wrong with the apartment, but we already knew that. But anyway, enough ranting, because, you know, I try to keep everything positive. But yeah, we've been going through a lot, but it's all going to work out in the end. I'm not going to dwell on the things that could have been, but the things that will be. So other than that, I will see you guys later on this week.